So the great moment is here. After waiting for a year, no, more like 2 years now, we're finally back to normal, sort of, down here. And pardon the giant backlight there, but it's time to go sit down here on the dock at the 5 o'clock hour and think about going swimming, because this is what we came for. Now I got the joy of watching all the other people struggle putting up their chairs. So here's the problem with swimming at this time of the year. Lake water right now is in the mid-50s. Now that sounds not too bad, but in reality, that is life-threateningly cold. So I got to think about this. We think that's a merganser cruising by there with about 15 little chicks on her back. Where'd she go?
At least 8.
Too bad these GoPros don't have telephoto extensions.
That is so cute.
What's wrong, McFly? Chicken?
Okay, no more talk about chickens. We're done with that. Let's talk about hummingbirds. We got them around here. We love to feed them. And we have a new gizmo here for helping us hold up the sugar bottle so that they can come flying up the deck and we can see them. And all we have to do is attach it to the deck right over here, bolt it on. It's just a nice simple iron bar. Hopefully it gets in here. And they've been flying around my head already. They want this bottle badly. So we grab the sugar bottle and hang it up, and in come our hummingbirds. No self-respecting household is complete without a tomato garden. And here's mine, but I got to plant it someplace. And there's no decent place to plant it in the woods, because out here in the woods, the deer chew on everything. And I do mean everything. All right, so we have this marvelous little tub that the spouse who was operating the camera purchased for me. You throw a little potting soil in here. It's got all kinds of intricate passageways for irrigating and bottom watering the tomatoes, which is the holy grail of how to water things. So we just make a little hole here in the very stinky and potent manure-smelling stuff. Pull this guy out. This is a celebrity hybrid tomato. Sounds like some kind of mutant weird beast, but hopefully it just makes red tomatoes and not zombies to attack us in the night. And here's the other big development this year at the lake. We're having a gypsy moth caterpillar invasion, and they have taken over the woods. It sounds like it's raining all the time, and that's their little you-know-what's falling out of the sky. And they're chewing the heck out of the top of the canopy here. Hopefully this will be over, because you can't walk outside without getting dumped on continuously. Okay, if you listen carefully, it sounds like it's raining here. But I have news for you. It's not drops of water. It's what comes out the other end of a caterpillar after it's had a meal of leaves. And here's where all the hashed up leaves end up. They have absolutely made it look like fall all over the driveway and every place else. All right, among the many rituals we perform upon arriving here is restoration of the motorcycle. So we got to put the battery back in. That's the usual fun. And then my neighbor Paul and I are going to go for a ride and get rained on by caterpillar stuff. Whoopee! So do I still trust myself to do this kind of work? Get in here and tear this thing apart? Yeah, I guess I do. Here's the gaping hole for the battery. Let's do this. All right, here's the moment of truth.
You haven't tried it yet?
No, I haven't turned it on. The ignition works. Here, watch this. It always starts. We've been waiting about, what, 10 months for this? Oh, you've already ridden, so I guess you don't count, but I've been waiting about 10 months for this moment. And now we got to figure out where we're going.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. Pit stop. I hope you don't mind. All right, here we are at the Bolton Quarry, because I guess at some point in time, somebody dug rocks out of here and ground them up and made them into gravel or something.
But the official name of it.
Clay Meadows?
Yes.
Okay, I stand corrected, Clay Meadows people. But the coolest part of this is the giant collection of pollywogs down here, or as we call them elsewhere, tadpoles. Let's go underwater and check them out. Millions of them. And there's mommy or daddy right over there. Or somebody waiting for a meal. Well, there were a ton of stripped out trees coming down the hill from the gypsy moth caterpillars. It looks like early spring here, and I can see some right from here. Sabbath Day Point. Well, we're back at Philosophy Lake. It has a different name, but I've given it a new name. And, well, if you hear voices off in the distance, it's part of the road crews that are making the Route 8 here over the top of the hill buttery smooth. So we're enjoying it. Time to test out this new road these guys built for us.
I already did.
Oh, well, it'll be my first run on it. Well, just like that, we're at the Mighty Hudson River. I was thinking about going home, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. It's just too gorgeous today. Let's discuss the weather. It's probably about 90 with a dew point of 75 down at the Southern Command, and right now it's about 72 or 73 and the dew point's about 45. And there's not, well, there's a few clouds in the sky, but the weather is so sublimely beautiful that we're lingering out here longer than we should have. So we've passed this spot a million times on our way going to and from Riparius, but I just had to stop and get a picture of the big old chicken. So closed for now. Maybe one of these days they'll open up again when things settle down. So just to make a bit of a point with this big old movie prop, 2 weeks ago when I thought I was gonna go jump in the lake, I found out it was 53 degrees. So I guess I could be accused of being, yeah. Go ahead, say it, chicken. All right, there it is. That's the official water temperature on Lake George. Well, official as it can be, because it varies from place to place. But that's the official water temperature down in the southern basin at Hall's Boat, as measured 3 feet below the surface, which tends to be a little on the cool side. So conceivably, surface water might be 70-ish. But 2 weeks ago, it was in the mid-50s. Which is like death-defying. All right, the good news is that my ankles are not in huge amount of pain, so that's a good sign. Not bad at all. All right, here's the part where I scream like a little baby. Woo! Oh, okay. Phew. All right, that'll suck every last bit of BTU out of your body. Well, thanks for being with us. Good night, everybody. Woohoo!